Good day, Sir Blasphemy here for Sir Blasphemy's Travels. I hope you guys are doing well out there, and I hope everything's going great, and I hope you're having the days you deserve. It's around the holiday season, and so I'm wishing you guys a very, very happy, healthy, and successful holiday season. So my best to you guys out there. I'd like to give a quick shout out. Thanks to all of you guys for putting me over 400 subscribers. I greatly appreciate that, man. I can't believe it. You know, it's strange to see that's happened so, you know, it hasn't happened quickly, but it's happened over a period of time to where you're going, wow, you know, did anybody watch these videos or anything like that? And so it was, it's kind of cool to see that has happened, and that's because of you guys. So that means you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll do my best to continue bringing stuff to you. So I've got some things planned coming up, so hopefully there'll be some adventures on the channel here very soon. So I also would like to apologize. I know I've had some gaps here lately in between my videos. The reason for that is I sold my home, and I'm in a new home now, and I had to move. I had to do a lot of things, and so there's a lot of running around. I have a lot of things going on. I just didn't have time to make new videos. So again, thank you guys for subscribing so far. And if you're new here to my channel, Sir Blasphemy's Travels, please take a moment to like, subscribe, tickle the bell for all future notifications, comment. I always comment back 100% of the time, all right? So anyway, let's get down to what today's video is about. This was something that I talked about. If you haven't seen the video, it's in one of my Texas Renaissance videos, where I'm talking about the people who truly support the vendors at Renaissance festivals. And it's not always the regulars that go there. And let me first clarify here, when I say that, I'm not, when I do this video, I'm not really picking on anybody. I want to make sure I'm very clear on that. And I'm certainly not picking on all regulars that go to the Renaissance fairs. I am just talking specifically about certain folks that like to go on social media. They'll go on all the, you know, the Renaissance fair, you know, social sites and everything like that. And they have this air of arrogance about them. And they talk a lot of smack on there. If new people come in and ask questions, there's some that kind of jump on them and, you know, almost like, yeah, you don't belong in here. We're the regulars, and you know, we're the, you know, you guys don't know nothing. You know, they don't say that outright, but they act that way sometimes. And then those are also the same people that make the claim that they're the ones that run the Renaissance fair, and they're the ones, and they go to the Renaissance fair. And I know I've bumped into them at fairs, and these are the ones that are always arrogant, and they're, well, we're here every weekend, and blah, 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 and da-da-da. They're real arrogant about, you know, their presence there, like the fair couldn't go on without them. And these are the same people. So in some of the videos I was showing you, these are the same people. Not all of you. Now mind you, I know that some of you subscribe and you guys hang out at the Sea Haven and at Texas Renaissance Fair and other places at other fairs and things like that. I know I know it's not all of you. I know that, and I'm not, again, I'm picking on a very small, actually I'm not picking on anybody, but I'm talking about a very small minority out there. And they're the ones that go to fair, they set up camp, they take over an area. Anybody tries to get near them at the Texas Renaissance Festival, they shoo them off somehow, or they give them a hard time, or they do things that, this is mine, they're territorial, this is mine, I've been coming here for years, and this is what we do. And then they go inside the fair every weekend, you know, or at least majority of the fair season, and they go in there and they sit in one place and they don't go anywhere else. They might walk a little space here, a little space there, but they never go anywhere else. They spend money literally only on mead and alcohol. And then half the time they probably don't even spend money on food. They go back out to their camp area and eat, which is fine. I mean, people do that all the time. I do that. It's not a big deal. But then they come back in and then they make claims like, well, you know, they get on the social media and they make claims, well, you know, we're the fair. You know, the Muggles that come there, they call Muggles. So for those of you that don't know what they're talking about, Of course, it's a term taken off of Harry Potter, but they use that as a term to basically say there's the people that show up, they don't dress up, and at fairs, and they just come, you know, once or twice a season, you know, whereas they're always there and like they're better than them or something. Well, I've got news for those particular people that get on these websites and do these things. And I know I'm going to get some thumbs down. I know I'm going to, you know, rub some people the wrong way on these videos, because every time I say something about them, I'll get little thumbs down in my videos, which doesn't happen very often. But something needs to be said on behalf of the vendors. We are aware of you as vendors there. We all talk about you, just like you talk about all the people that go there that you're superior over, or whatever term I'm trying to find for that. We're very aware of you, and we're very aware that you're not spenders. You don't come there, and it's not like you're obligated to do that. That's not what I'm saying, but don't make the claim that you go there and you support the fair, and then you get on, oh, we support the vendors, and then you don't spend a damn dime. You sit on your ass in one portion of the fair, and you never get off of it all day till you're drunk and falling over, and then you get wheelbarrowed out to the damn campsite. You know, I mean, don't make those claims. It's very frustrating, and it makes us angry. And us vendors, and there's a hell of a lot more of us than there are of you, on circuits all around this country, are very aware of your types. And we know about you, and we talk about you, and we know you don't spend. You're the same ones that walk up to our booth, if you happen to walk around. You walk up to our booth, you'll stand there and talk to us for 20 minutes, most of the time probably putting down our product or whatever, and then you leave. You stand in front of people trying to buy, and you stand there and you take up our time, and you and you do all this, and then you leave, and we lose sales and things like that because you think you own the fair. Now, there's other people I love to socialize with that spend with other vendors, that spend with me, that go and compliment the entertainers that are there, that make sure, and the regulars, they're always there. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are awesome. I'll spend all day talking to you. I'm talking about the people I've seen one time, and they're in their full garb, and they've spent, you know, $9 million on their outfit, but they won't spend 50 cents on a chocolate bar. You know, they're those types of people. And they won't spend, you know, they won't go, you know, buy from a new vendor. They won't go explore new sections at Renaissance fairs. That's the people who I'm talking to. That's the people that also get online, and those are the ones that then claim that, oh, they're the Renaissance fair. Oh, look at the Muggles there. Look at the. They're always talking down to people like there's something special. I got news for you. We don't know your names, just like you probably don't know mine. We don't know who you are. We don't give a damn about who you are. We don't care. All we know about you is that you're the ones that gather in a certain area at every Renaissance festival. You know, I'm not saying the same people, but for TRF, for instance, which is where I made this reference point at, you guys gather at the Sea Haven, you listen to the pirate show all day long, and you might journey from, you know, point A to point B, you do a little triangle, you go get some meat, you might go get some beer, but other than that, you don't spend a damn dollar with anybody, then you make the claim online that you spend money. Stop doing it. You don't support the fair. The ones who go there are the ones that get on here and watch these videos, that ask questions in the comment section. Then they go and they come see you. They're not obligated to buy a damn thing from me. They are genuinely interested, or for many of us, but they're genuinely interested in what we do, and they come see us, they visit us, they give us their time. And then 99.9% of the time they buy all over the Renaissance Festival, and you guys know who you are. I've talked to you guys out there, so I know you know who you are. So I know who you are. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I know who you are. You know who I am. We talk all the time. We've even had conversations about stuff like this. So make sure that you're not thinking that I'm talking about you in this video, because I am not. These are people that I don't know that smugly come up to the booth in their garb, and they got their meat in their hand, and they, you know, they kind of poo-poo on your booth, and then they talk down to you a little bit, and then, or if they don't talk down to you, they stand there for an hour like they're special, and they tell you the whole story about how long they've been at the fair, they've been coming for all these years, and blah, 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 blah. I've never seen you here before. Really, dude? I've been here, you know, since the 70s, man. You haven't seen me here before? That's not the truth, but I'm just saying I've been here for a while, for many years. The reason why you don't know that I've been here and other vendors is because you don't get off your ass and walk around and go find anything. That's how we identify you guys. If you've said you've been there every weekend of every season for years and none of us have ever seen you, the vendors, We know who you are. And sure enough, you don't buy anything. So don't make the claim, don't go online and make the claim that you support the vendors. And I'm talking about and I'm not just talking about the clans that go out to TRF. Even though the clans, you know, they'll take over all the areas out there and they have good fun and they do a lot of cool stuff out in the campground. That's all great, that's all fun and everything like that. But a lot of the people are in those groups. And really, us vendors that are inside and entertainers don't give a shit about you guys. We don't care. We know you don't run the fair. It's the people that come there with their families. It's the people that come there with respect. It's the people that maybe come there quite often, that take time to come see us, that walk the fair, that moves around. Those are the people that support the fair. And that's overwhelming majority of the people that are on my channel are those people. You know, the wonderful people. And so I want to make sure I'm clear. Don't ever feel obligated that you have to come buy something from me or another vendor because I made a video like this. Your time is wonderful just to come by and say hi because I enjoy it. Because you guys have always supported us from the get-go. And you continue to support us and you will continue to support us. I can't thank you enough. You people know who you are. We've all met each other. We do videos together even. Some of us have peeked in on videos. And you guys know who you are. The ones that are watching this, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. But the ones that go sit on their ass and then they'll get online and go, I want to see if I can see myself in a YouTube video from Texas Renaissance Festival this season. And then they get on there and they run across a video like mine, me saying something like this, and then they give me a thumbs down. The ones that give the thumbs down are the ones that they know who they are. So whoever gives a thumbs down to this, you're that person. I know that's you. So, and you know it's you. So anyway, I had people, because when I mentioned this on my other video, I had people, you know, go, dude, you got to tell, you know, you got to talk about that. I want to hear more about that. So this is that video. So I wanted to make sure I got that to you guys. I know it's taken me a while. I meant to do it while I was still in season there. And I just, with my move and everything like that, I never got a chance. But all I'm saying overall is when you come to the fair, no one owns the fair. It's a community, period. Nobody owns the fair. Just because you guys go get drunk and out in the campground and you take over a section, you run off people and shoo them off your area and you claim an area for yourselves, and then you run in and then you claim another area that nobody can walk in because you guys all know each other. You guys move from the campground to inside in one section of the fair. You don't run shit. You don't run anything. You know, you don't. And don't get online and act like it, and don't get online and poo-poo people. You know, when they're just asking questions, maybe online, trying to learn about the fair, or maybe trying to start a business. And to be fair, most of the time that doesn't happen, but it does happen from time to time. And damn sure don't get online and go, oh, the Muggles, the people. Those are the ones that make the fair survive. Those are the ones that make these Renaissance festivals expand and grow and give us opportunity and pay our bills. Not you. You don't do a goddamn thing. If I was sitting out there serving mead 4 feet from you, that might be the case, but you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You just go, you use it as a weekend to go get drunk, to go sit on your ass, party with your buddies and go home. That's it. And that's fine if you want to do that. Just don't make the claim that you are the people that support the fair. That's all I'm saying. So I've watched it. I've walked by that Sea Haven Tavern or whatever the hell it's called where you guys gather. And I'm not talking about the tavern itself, by the way. I'm just talking about the people that have staked their claim in that area. That's where those mouths come from. Because I know, because we're in the fair, we're in the mix, all of us vendors talk. So I can tell you right now, in the comments, I'll have vendors once again comment down there and read the comments, because the vendors will tell you this is true. The people, the families that come to see us on the weekends are where we make our nut from. Period. And the regulars that come to see us that aren't territorial, they come to enjoy the fair and support the vendors. Those are the ones. The ones that travel all over, even as a patron, and travel all over and go to fairs. Those are the ones that support us. Not the ones that live 6 minutes from the frickin' fairs and then go there every weekend and clog it up. Just because you buy a season pass from the fair doesn't mean you support the vendors, man. That's all I'm saying. So just don't make that claim anymore. You're supporting the fair. You're supporting the corporate angle of the fair. There you go. That's what you're supporting. So you can make that claim because that's what you do. And that's great because that gives us opportunity to be there. But don't make it, don't get online and say, oh, support the vendors, and then you sit on your ass all day, every weekend, day in, day out during all fair season, and you never spend a dime. It's your prerogative to do so, just don't make the claim. All right, guys, so that was my video, my rant, so to speak. I don't like to make negative videos that often, and I won't do that very often, but I wanted that to be said because I'm sick of seeing that online. And ask the vendors. You'll see vendors talk in this comment section. They'll tell you their stories. And feel free, guys, tell your story. Tell your story, vendors, about dealing with the ones that support the fair that make that claim. So feel free to talk about it because we've all talked about it. There's no doubt. Thank you to the fairgoers that are regulars there that are so awesome that I speak to all the time. I love you guys, man. Thank you for the trinkets. Thank you for the folks that gave me the I didn't want to mention your name on here. I don't know if that's okay, but you guys gave me the Eiffel Tower from Paris. I love that thing. It's on my keychain right now. It's so wicked. You guys actually got that from Paris. Those are the good people. Those are the people that the fair needs. And, and all the wonderful people that I met, just not them, but I'd like to give a shout out. I have so many cool trinkets that you guys gave me this season and other seasons too that I just absolutely adore. So thank you guys for supporting us and supporting the vendors. So that's it, guys. Just a rant video. I know some people aren't going to like this, but sometimes things need to get said. Maybe this gets the word out, and maybe that'll get those regulars out there to maybe walk around the fair more often, to come see us, to come talk to us, to get to know us, and maybe, just maybe, buy something from us. It helps us pay our electric bills. We're regular people. It helps us pay the water, helps us pay the mortgage, whatever the case may be. So anyways, again, I wasn't trying to pick on anybody. I'm just making an overall blanket statement. That's it. I'm just talking an honest truth. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video once again, and I appreciate you. I've got a cool video that's going to be coming up. I'm making a trip somewhere, and I can hardly wait to share it with you guys. So that's coming up real soon, probably within the next week or so. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tickle that bell for future notifications. Comment down in the comment section. I always try to comment back 100% of the time. So guys, thank you so much for watching the rant video about the real people that support the Renaissance Fair. So thank you to the families, friends, regulars, all out there that support me and other vendors out there. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you, so we appreciate it. All right. Until next time, guys, Sir Blasphemy out.